So what do you call yourself? Welcome to the LaTangela Show. Hey.
Hey, what can I do for you this fine day?
This is your destiny. Hot, hot, hot.
Right now.
Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Kick it.
Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Right now.
We gon' party like no one else. Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Mic check 1, mic check 2. Let's see. Your mic sounds nice. Try that on for size.
Hello.
Oh, is there a doctor in the house? Hello and welcome back to another episode of the LaTangela Show podcast. Today in the hot seat and on the tan line, I have none other than the fabulous Dr. Parris. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Thank you for asking. What about you? How are you doing?
Even better now because I got the best doctor ever. Ever. You know what? At first it felt like a little sinus bug was trying to catch me. And I said, wait a minute. I need to do right with my life. Dr. Parris, what should I do? And she shook me right back. And let me tell you, it's important that you stay on top of your health. Health is wealth. And you know, sometimes we just go. We're so busy taking care of everybody else and everything else that we forget to stop, center, and take care of self.
That's right.
And being that Heart Month is upon us, being that you are the cardiovascular queen,
I am.
because we're gonna put a handle on that. Wait, Parris Cardiovascular Center. You have been doing this for some decades. I mean, just at 21, you're still making this look so good. How did you know that this was going to be your walk of life, a career path for you? Just say that you wanted to be one of those angels that roam the earth to make people better. I was like, really?
Well, actually, when I was around 11 years old in Trinidad, my neighbor had a stroke and died eventually of a heart attack. We
Oh,
took
wow.
care of her for about 7 years. So that was the beginning of it all. I didn't know
Oh.
what this was. Like people can speak, on the bed and, so I was exposed very early. And
Yeah.
this is actually just a continuation of that childhood episode.
This is definitely a calling because this isn't something that people could just walk up and say one day, I think I'm going to go in here and be a cardiovascular surgeon and
Right.
study hearts and just,
Yeah.
because even the queasy part of walking into a situation like that,
Yes.
and there's no cookie cutter situation.
That's correct.
Everybody is case by case, and you have to know what to do in real
Correct.
time because there is no do-over most times.
Correct. And most heart disease actually affect females. I remember when I was in medical school, they keep trying to make me go into family practice. I was like, no, I'm going to do heart. I'm going to do hearts and strokes and aneurysm. And it is a little bloody.
A little bloody?
It's a little bloody, but
A little bloody.
blood don't bother me.
Well, that's a good thing, Doc. Because if it did, we would be in trouble.
Yeah, because we are surgeons, minimally invasive surgeons, and then we do the regular screening. So it's the best of both worlds. You could dress up like today, and then next day you could be in
Gorgeous.
scrubs. You could let all your curls show.
Doc. But one of the things is that you take your practice very seriously. And I love to see how lighthearted you are and how excited you get when you start talking about your career path and the work that you do and the studies that you provide and even the help that you give day in and day out.
Correct.
Because, I don't want to go to somebody who hates doing what they do. I don't want that for me.
Right.
Now, everybody else might be all right with that.
That's right.
I need you to love what you do because my life is attached.
Absolutely.
It's on the other side of that. My mom's life is attached. My child's life, like families should feel that way.
Correct.
Whenever they're going, especially when they're getting a relationship with a doctor, with a physician, with someone who is going to guide them in uncharted territories. Because chances are we don't want to see you. I mean, as nice as you are, we don't want to see you. Let's be clear. But we need to see you.
Well, one of the things when I started the practice, I realized even in training, it's a lot of fear, coming into the practice, and sitting in a sterile environment. So when the person comes to me, I try to, as you've been to my office, you're in a very warm, homely environment. I
Yes.
don't use medical chairs. I use regular couch and
Yeah.
TV and etc. And I want you to be happy with us. I want you to feel comfortable so you can tell me your symptoms.
Yes.
So you can feel, the love that I give you. So it's not just I'm taking care of the most important organ in your body, which keeps you alive. But I want you to feel the love of myself and my staff as well, my nurse practitioner and all the
Yeah.
other affiliate doctors. I really want it to be a love thing.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
I want you to live. I want you to be a mother, a daughter, a sister to the community, just like I am to you.
Right. Right. And that's big. I mean,
You know?
when you get those people who build their businesses and their business models on substance and on love, you know,
Yes.
you feel it from
Yes.
everything that they do,
Yes.
from the decor to the treatment
Yes.
to the attention that you give when I sit down in your chair.
That's correct.
Everybody feels better as soon as they get to the doctor. I mean, everything just clears up instantly. You know, so now you got to give me a little time to remember what was wrong, because now that I done sat here, Doc, being that it's Heart Month, what are some of those screenings? Because we love to live on the preventive side. What are some of those screenings that you would recommend?
It's so important, you know, particularly for this area, because we are number 3 in the country, number 49, number 50th when it comes to heart disease.
Wait. I'm not gonna let you slide by that. Say that again now. For the state of Louisiana.
Yeah, we're really high. We're like really bad where it comes to screening and where it comes to heart disease and heart attacks. You know, we're up there. So I really think it's some of the foods, and I am gonna say what food it is because I know you guys love it.
Get out my business. Yeah.
But just come in and get screened. If you're having any kind of chest pain or discomfort, even before age 40, because there are people dying early,
Yeah.
I want you to come in and get screened. And don't worry about the money. We have payment plan. You know, don't worry about the insurance issue. Come in, get screened. It's better to do the payment plan than to be 6 foot under.
Yeah.
So come in. We had two beautiful people who passed within the last month.
I mean, but it just happens so often, it's hard to even keep up at this
Yes.
point. And when you start talking about those health ailments, don't forget to factor in stress.
Stress.
So many people are stressing, and we just go. And
Right.
even if we begin to mask it, we begin to fool ourselves that we're okay, even though now we're just living with the new pain. We're
That's
living with
correct.
that new discomfort.
That's correct.
It's a little stress, but maybe we're just needing a little extra sleep,
Right.
you know? So if you have those thoughts, forget those thoughts. Go get checked, because it's better to be safe than sorry. And over at Parris Cardiovascular Center, I know you're not the one to harp on your own accomplishments, but sis, we need to let it be known, because as a woman, as a
Yes.
Black woman,
Yes.
as a Black woman from another country that decided to come to
I
Louisiana
love Louisiana.
to do what you
I am
do.
your daughter.
Yeah, to do what you do
You
here.
adopted me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not letting you leave. You know what I mean? Like, you dominate in this space.
Yes, thank you.
What are even some of those moments that you may have when it's time to get your clients, those patients in front of you, that still may have a little doubt because you are a woman of color, even though your numbers speaks for themselves?
Yes. So, first of all, you know, we just mentioned that before, you know, I'm running number 3 in the state of Louisiana right now for our cardiovascular disease, and we're the oldest practice.
Congratulations.
Oldest practice, even though I only look like 20.
Because you are.
Practice. But we do have a lot of challenges. But I think part of being in the South, you know, I have to stay strong for you.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
I have to have my team in the back, and I write a lot of letters. You know, I write a lot of letters to my senators, to the chief of cardiology, to, you know, the different hospitals. So I do protect myself. It is not an easy road, but I understand I have to be strong for your generation, for your daughter, your sons, to be able to come back and work in Louisiana. Somebody has to break that mold.
And we appreciate you for that. That's why last year when we were doing our Trailblazing Women, it was a no-brainer to have you as a part of that, because I understand that it's not easy. And some of the beatings that go on, all the fights that's going on, these can't be my fights. These can't be my licks. Like, I know I'm taking this for somebody else. I can only imagine the gap that you feel, and especially when it comes down to medications, when it comes down to testing, when it comes down to treatment, you know, because it's been publicized that when it comes down to getting those results and those medications, the studies may not reflect us.
Correct.
So if we don't have somebody that can understand us and understand how to help us navigate through that, things will look a little different.
The biggest thing I find also is the weight, you know, the BMI. It's based on a Caucasian population.
Oh.
most Afro-American females and males, they have so much muscle mass. They're just naturally muscular people. So when you put them on the scale, it looks like they're obese. But I have to put it on my chart. But sometimes I don't say anything. I said, then they'll say, why did you say I was obese? I said, because the guidelines say you're obese. But I personally don't think you're obese. It's a whole different thing. Even with diabetes, it's a big thing too. And even with the kidney function, because we have more muscle, it looks like our kidney function is worse than it is because we release more creatinine. So you have to put those things in play as well when you're seeing your patients.
But see, if you're not having these conversations, if they're not asking these questions, we don't know, right? And that's why it's important that we normalize these conversations and we say, hey, did you go get your screenings? It's top of the year. It's Heart Month. You know, now is the time. And it's Black History Month, so I really want to highlight somebody that's a trailblazer, you know, and I just think that it's important that we do this. But you're also the queen of a good turnip, too. And I don't mean just a turnip green. I mean a good turnip, because we're going to do something special and raise some funds and have some fun. Hearts in Parris. It's a Valentine's event that you're doing to celebrate hearts and love and family and community. Hearts in Parris. Now, you're also going to have some steak and chicken dinner. Now, I know you say you got your little spices from the Caribbean. Like, do you know what you're doing with these spices and these herbs?
I cook for myself. I don't buy food outside unless somebody invite me out to dinner or something.
Okay.
So I cook twice a week, and of course I cook for 2 to 3 days at a time. All healthy.
I love it. And see, and that was my next question, because, you know, I would love to get into the mind of the one who knows what the valves look like after we've had these seasonings. You know, so now you know what seasonings that we really need to stay away from, because this is causing too much of a calcification. This is doing too much of this. But we're in Louisiana and we still want it to be right. You know, so that's the next episode with Dr. Cordell Parris. What am I replacing this with to make sure that I'm still happy? Now, tell me about this Hearts in Parris Valentine's Day event.
So this Hearts in Parris, this is our first one. And I had to have this because people keep asking me about our Christmas party, which we stopped doing because we had so many people.
Shut the block down.
The whole after 28,000 patients were trying to get serious. So I had to figure out, like, how do I still have a party, not, bust my own budget, and have a good time, So this is our first one. It's perfectly set on a Saturday, February 14th. We're going to have it from 7 to 11. We have some really famous people who are patients now, older patients. So we have a famous jazz guitarist. He's going to be playing.
Love it.
And then we have a gospel singer who's be singing, Anita Baker.
Love it.
Then we have a pastor, Patricia Parker. She's coming in. She's going to talk about the 5 types of love.
Love it.
We're going to have prizes, and you're only going to get 2 drinks, by the way.
That's right.
Nobody's going to get drunk.
That's right.
And then just talk about heart, like a little something, about, love, heart is all the same. It's all the same.
Absolutely.
That's where the emotion comes from, right?
It does.
That feeling of love.
One thing for sure, we can't go far without it.
That's right. You remember, you only have one heart.
Yeah, take great care of
everything else. You want to make sure it is the most important organ in your body.
Yeah, and we want to make sure that you're taking care of it, and even having those joyous occasions with family and friends and your loved ones and community, that's included. So Hearts in Parris, February 14th, is going down with some good steak and chicken dinner, some great entertainment at the Angel Heart Center. That's right there at 236 Wabash Avenue. Now, for more details, give her a call at 225-757-6700, and not just details on the party, but details on your screenings.
That's correct.
Because it's time to set those annual screenings, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones. And ladies, I'm going to say this to you, because right now we are the caregivers. Whether we're doing it for ourselves, your children, our parents that now are the most hard-headed individuals that you will ever meet. Because, see, they done been here before. And they know everything. So now is the time to be the caregiver and do it with love.
Do it with love, right?
With love. We're going to set our family appointments. Parris Cardiovascular Center. Make sure that you stop by. Dr. Cordell Parris, you are the real MVP and a true trailblazer.
Thank you.
I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that's so sweet. We got to get some poof lipstick.
Yes, darling. Yes. What? I got you, Doc.